Hey everyone, welcome back. This is part 4, that is JavaScript part in Mywork app, and today we are going to make the logic part. So that's why I will just make index.js and add it in HTML using script.src and index.js. So let's get started, and we will come into the JS part, and in this we will first take the add task button using its ID, that is add task document.get element by ID add task, and after that I will just make its task obj variable. First I will check whether it is correct or not, the spelling and all. I will make task obj object, and I will not initialize it now. I will add an event listener on add task. So I will write let main equals add task dot add event listener. I will make it click event. When someone clicks, I will make a function, and in this I will take head and description using its ID. So head equals to document.get element by ID, and also description as disk.get element document.get element by ID as disk. So now after this I will just take a task as local storage.get item. I will use local storage for storing the task. So I will just first check whether there is previous task or not. So if task equals null, then I will just make task obj as an empty array, and if there is task, else then task obj will be equals json.parse task. So it will appear on the screen. Still it will not appear on the screen. I will just declare my task obj, and I will just declare it as an object, and head I will give, and description I will give as disk. So I will store if someone clicks on the add task buttons. So task obj dot push my task obj. So I will just add it on, and now I will add this task obj in the local storage. Set item task, I will give the key as task, and json.stringify, in the string format I will save task obj. So this is what it looks like when someone clicks the add button, and after that I will just call the show task function. So it will display the task on the screen on the right hand side of the screen, that is container 2. So now I will make the function show task, and in this function I will just copy and paste the previous functionality, that is let task equals null. I will check whether there is previous task or not, and if it is there, I will also show the previous task also. So this is what it will look like, and then after that I will just make an empty string HTML, and I will just call task obj.for each, because we want it for every task. So I will just loop it through the element, and I will give also index, because if there are more than one task, then it needs to be given the index as 0, 1 and 2. So I will just add it, keep on adding the HTML. I will first comment it. This will be the HTML, because it needs to be shown on the screen in this way. So that's why I need to comment it and add it in the JavaScript part. First of all I will comment it so that it cannot be shown before we click the add task button. And now I will just make the element.head, that is the object that we declared, and in the paragraph side we will just give the description, the element of description, This is all the object that we have stored in the local storage. In this form we have stored the objects and key value pairs in local storage. So I will just give delete task button the index of which task needs to be deleted. So this button will come to know from this argument that which task will be deleted. So after that I will just make and the container2 in our JavaScript file. I will take the container2 using its ID. So I need to change its class from ID, or else I can also give the ID apart from the class. So but I have changed now, so I will not give another thing. I will just change the CSS also because it is in the ID. And now I will check if task obj is not task obj.length is not equals to 0, means it is not empty. If it is not empty, then I will just add it into the container2.inner.html equals to HTML. This means the task will get appended in our container. I will just correct the braces. The curly braces should be applied on it. Else I will just console.log nothing to show here, something like that, nothing here. Yeah. Now I will just make the delete task function, because when someone clicks on the delete task, this function needs to be executed, and I will give index in it. So the task will be deleted whose index is given. I'm deleting task index. Okay, so I will console this. Now I will just another time copy and paste. If some tasks are there, I will get it from the local storage and then display it on the page. So that's why I need to again copy and paste it. First of all, I will just check it out whether this add task button is working or not. No, actually it is coming in the form of object. I think so. I have done some error in my code. I will just check out what is the problem. First I will code the delete part, and after that I will check out what is the problem in add task button. I will just splice the task obj and I will set in the local storage again. JSON.stringify task obj. So this is the steps. Just one step is different, that we need to splice the task. We'll call the show task so that it will show the tasks again, and I will call the show task on the top of the code also, so that when the page reloads it will show the previous task automatically. And now I need to check what is the error in the add task buttons, because it is not coming in the form of words. It is showing in the form of object. So first of all, after this I will just make the search functionality. I will check it afterwards. So search functionality will be a different thing. When we search, it will filter out the tasks based upon the keyword that we search. So we will fire an input event. In this input event we will take in function we will take search as document.getElement by id search, and we will also take the container2. The input will be search.value.to lowercase, so that's why the words that we type in the search box will get stored in the input variable. And after that we will just take the all the cards using document.getElement by class name, elements by class name. Actually we will take all the cards, so that's why now I will iterate from the array cards. For each card element. I can also take it as a card, so but I've taken it as element. So now because I needed index in it, so I will take the heading and the description using car text 1 and car text 2. So document.get element by tag name, that is heading tag h1, and I will take the index. I will take the index of it. I will check once that how it is not working, and till now something error is showing on the screen. That's why I'm just checking what is the problem. I will take, yeah, this is where the problem lies, and now yeah, it is working. Dot inner edge, actually yeah, the dot inner text. I will first take the index actually, because index needs to be specified of what task has to be searched. Dot inner text, dot to lowercase actually, because I don't need the case sensitive search, and I will in the same way I will take the description also. Get element by tag name, and your paragraph tag will be applied. Inner text to lowercase, same thing, and I will check now if car text 1 includes the input and car text 2 also includes the or car text 2 includes the include, not also. If any one of these includes the input text that is there in the search, then I will just make element that element that they have the text input text, its display as block. Else I will make all the other elements display as style element.style to display as none, so it will be invisible for us. So that's what it will look like. Look, I've just typed sync programming. I will again check the add functionality. It is showing object only, so I need to check what's the error in my add task, or delete task. Somewhere it is. I'm checking where it is showing. Actually it is not showing the error, I think so. I have just made a small mistake in my code, and where it is I am not getting it now. So just checking on. You will also, when you will code, you will also get some error and you will not find. So you need to go on checking and keep on experimenting with your code, that what error you are getting, and keep on changing your code from time to time. Sometimes hit and trial also work in your code, but then you have to understand what you have done actually. The hit and trial method works. After that you have to understand what hit and trial that you have done. I will again check. I have not found any error in my code, so that's why I am checking, but still it is showing object and object. It is not converting my string. Maybe I have some error in json.parse or stringify. Yeah, now it is showing hello. Yeah, that was the error. I have not written json.parse properly, so that's why this small error can happen with you. So yeah, this is working. So yeah guys, this is working. I will just add another task. and check it out. Yeah, this is working. I will add this. The search functionality is also working. So now that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I will share the code in the description, and bye guys. Thank you, and please subscribe.